Hey guys, it's Sushix here, and welcome to something pretty unexpected, because I planned on quitting YouTube entirely, and now I'm back. Now I'm back doing a vlog here. So this is going to be a vlog that's going to update you guys on why I quit, what I'm doing now, and what the plans are in the future. I'm going to try and wrap it up as quickly as I can to not waste anyone's time. I did quit. That's the first thing, is just like when I stopped making videos, I think in October... No, September, somewhere around there. I stopped making. It was like 4 months ago, 4 or 5 months ago. Stopped making content on Sushix on this channel because I had planned on quitting entirely on making gaming content. And then I think the plan was that I was going to create an esports channel. Where I was going... I think in the beginning I didn't really know what I was going to do. I just wanted it to be esports related. I wanted to start something new, a new project that was esports related. That was the plan. I was going to take a little bit of a break and then start something completely new, and Sushix was dead, basically. That idea, the esports idea has always persisted, and I'm going to talk about that later, but that's still what I want to do, and it's just like adapted kind of into a different idea and molded a little bit into something more concise. And now I know what I'm calling it, and pretty much what I'm going to do for the first video. I just need to kind of create it. But that's a whole other thing I'm going to go into soon. But yes, I did quit. I wasn't enjoying creating Let's Plays anymore. It really sucked. It was not fun. I wasn't getting any results. I wasn't passionate about it. And it just felt shitty. And I didn't respect myself as a creator. Like, I hated what I was producing. Like, it wasn't fun. There's something that I keep going back to in terms of, like, I feel like doing Let's Plays from, I think I started when I was like 16. It was just like fun playing video games, and I'd like to get fans and be famous, like everyone who's 16. And then I did videos, and it was a lot of fun, and I got views, and I got fans, and like, it was, okay, I'm just gonna continue doing this. And I don't think I realized, like, how little what I was missing out on, really, is like the passion of creating something artistic. I mean, that's all YouTube is. It's like, it's putting your passions out into the world. And I just wasn't really doing that. I was just creating nonsense, you know what I mean? To get famous or something along those lines. And there's something that I always think about, and I've mentioned it a lot of times. You guys watch, if you've watched a lot of my content, you would have known that there is a video that I specifically say is just like one of my favorite things that I ever did. It was like 10 seconds at the start of a video, and I always go back to it being like, that was funny, like, whatever. And I'm talking at the first like 10-15 seconds of the first episode of the Harvest Moon series that I did. I made some dumb joke, but I scripted it, sort of, and I filmed it, and I had a lot of fun editing that short little bit. And I've had a few moments like that here and there, but that's the one that like always comes back to me. And I feel like I'm missing out because that isn't my entire channel. Like, that should be something that happens to me frequently, where I create something, I put a little bit of effort into it, and I'm like, that was funny, or that was entertaining, or that was me. Anyway, I quit. It was draining me too much doing the Let's Plays. And there seemed very little point to me doing it whatsoever. I wasn't having fun. People weren't really watching. There was no point. It just felt like something to keep me busy, which was important, and I'll get to that soon. But yeah, I don't know. I had to quit. It was a good choice to make. And then what happened is, at the time I was also working a job that I could do from home, and it took very minimal effort, and it wasn't paying that much, but it was enough to pay bills. And I had uni, but I wasn't really going all the time. And it basically put me into some weird slump where, like, I just didn't do much. I didn't have to. I could get by without doing that much. I didn't have YouTube anymore, and I kind of underestimated how much that was keeping me busy and keeping me active. And yeah, I just wasn't doing too much, and it could put me into a weird place. And so the past couple months, I've been fixing that. I've been going out a ton more. I love that I live in Melbourne. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else in Australia, and I live pretty close to the city. I love cities, I love bars, so I can go out all the time now with friends and have a lot of fun, and I've been meeting a lot of new people, and it's been great. I fixed up my uni. I wasn't really going that much. It was an easy course for me, but I wasn't really going, so I was falling behind regardless. And I had to either make a decision that I was going to work my ass off right at the end to get everything in, or I was basically going to drop out. And I hate the idea of being someone who drops out and quits, which is ironic because I started this video saying that I quit YouTube, but that's different. I didn't want to, you know, half-ass my way into uni and then not really finish it, not get anything out of it. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to put my head down and actually finish everything, and I did, which is lucky. And I'm not done with the course yet, but I'm caught up now, and the break is about to finish. I actually go back tomorrow, but I'm feeling pretty good about the fact that I'm not going to get back to that place. It was a very good learning experience in terms of uni and studying and trying and I don't know, a bunch of stuff. So I fixed that and social life and a few other things. I've got a new roommate now, which is really interesting and different. It's a new perspective. Shout out to Yanni. She lent me her camera, which is what I'm using now, which is why this vlog looks better than any other vlog I've done, is because I've got a decent, very expensive camera that I'm using. So thank you. She also does YouTube, so that's going to be something interesting that may pop up in the future. We'll see. And she's more successful than me as well. So you know, that's always great to live with one other person, and they also do YouTube and they do it better than you do. So that's great. That feels great. But it was like a really big reason that I decided that she was going to be able to move in. I needed to find a new roommate real quick, and I met up for drinks with her because she was looking for a place to live, and it was just like, oh, we both do YouTube, cool, all right, so when are you going to move in? Like, it was just a very weird niche connection that we managed to find, and I don't know, it's been great. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. So I managed to fix up a bunch of stuff, and now I'm doing a lot better for myself, and YouTube was the next step. I needed to get back onto making content because I felt really something was lacking, and I think it's the sort of creative pursuit that people have on YouTube, and just always creating content, having that stuff there to like showcase yourself and do something. I don't know, it's kind of hard to put it into words, but that's where I'm at now, and that's why this vlog is being made, is that I'm going to be coming back and making more content now that 2018 has started, and I'm doing a lot better for myself. So there's two main topics, which is one, the esports channel, and two, Sushix, this channel. So this channel will be coming back. I didn't really plan on it to begin with, but yes, I'm going to be coming back and making videos on this channel. I think at the moment the plan is actually going to be more vlogs like this. I want to get in front of the camera more, and then also gaming content, but not Let's Plays. I can't do that anymore. It's going to be more like the kind of experimental stuff that I did at the start of 2017, where I edited a bunch of content together, or I had my friends over at Space Toast edit a bunch of content together, and it was a lot more edited, a lot more effort was put into them, but they weren't released frequently. It's going to be a lot like that. Sushix in this gaming channel is going to be a secondary to the esports channel that I'm going to be making and working on. So yeah, but we'll see what kind of happens. Figure it out. But yeah, don't disappear just yet. Just don't stay here, because there's going to be gaming content. It's just going to be different, and it's going to be better. It will be straight up just be better. Like, the Let's Play stuff is not difficult to make. You could watch me and you could watch anyone else, and it's the same sort of shit. I'm going to be making something that's myself. Whether it's successful or not doesn't really matter to me anymore. I just want to create content, you know? So yeah, that's what's happening here on Sushix. The esports channel is going to be, at this point, a weekly sort of news show specifically directed towards League of Legends. If the channel takes off in any sort of way and actually starts to get some sort of an audience, we will look into doing like Dota or CSGO or anything like that. But right now it's just going to be League, because that's where my passions lie in terms of gaming and esports. That's where I have all my knowledge, and it's also the biggest esports, and it just seemed to make the most sense. So it's called the Esports Digest. That's the channel as a whole. I'm sure it's going to change drastically from this first idea, but the first idea, I think the first episode, the pilot, is going to be just talking about the past week in League esports and discussing the news and getting people up to date with what's happening. So I thought that would be cool. There's not too many shows, at least from what I know, that I can subscribe to them and I get to know everything that's happening within the League sort of esports scene. You know, you generally have to go to Reddit and every day and see what's happening with all the drama, and you get lost and stuff like that. So I thought I would kind of be a middle ground where you can find out that information, and it can be digested for you. So that's where the name Esports Digest came from. And yeah, so I'm super excited for that. That's going to be my main project going into 2018, is to try and do something within esports media and see what I can do with it. And it's probably not going to be successful whatsoever, but I want to try, and I want to try and make that content and just put stuff out there. So then hopefully at some point I can show that to someone, and they're like, oh, you can actually talk, regardless of whether the show took off, you can talk to a camera, you have a personality, you can write a show kind of, I don't know, stuff like that. And showcase these skills, so then at some point I can end up somewhere better than where I am now. Like I need to stop wasting time and actually do things. And that's the point of this vlog and what I'm saying. And going into 2018, I just want to be doing stuff. And I'm going to fail a bunch. And I'm going to try a bunch. And at some point something will work. And something will kind of figure its way out. And even if everything fails, at the end of it, I'm going to come out knowing a lot more. At the very least, I'm going to know a lot more. And I'm going to grow a lot more. So that's that. I think I'm probably done for this vlog. I think I went off on a few tangents, but that's what happens when you just sit down and you start talking. Especially for me, I just talk about stuff forever. I could keep talking forever. Which, you know, I like that I can do, but it sometimes makes it... Like right now, okay, I'm just going off, and the battery's dying. Okay, so, don't forget to leave a comment. I'd love to hear what you guys' thoughts are. Any questions, leave them down below. I'd love to see just what you guys think. And if you ever need to contact me, I'm on Twitter, Instagram, and Discord. You can always reach me there. Otherwise, I'm scared this video is going to cut out. The battery's dying. But yeah.